and it has music, and I was like, okay, let me dance and just enjoy it because it's only 10 minutes left, you know, and it feels so good. But if I didn't have that, hello guys, I hope you're good. Today I want to talk about how I kind of destroy everything I knew about schedule and routine, and how I took it back in a different way, so it helped me to be more flowy with my art and creativity, and enjoy, and not being stuck in a way that was working but was really, how to say, like straight and not flowy, and how it helped me now. Oops. So I would say the first thing is having a challenge. Like, example, when I start to do art, I was like, I need to be better, and I'm like, okay, let me draw every day to be able to be better. And it was really like, whatever happened, I draw in the morning, and after a moment it's like, oh, I didn't draw today, okay, let me do it, you know. It was just a consistency. It was just a challenge. I do it and that's it. It's not like, oh, I will do Monday and Tuesday and Friday. It worked, but for me it doesn't work because stuff happen. And for me, daily stuff work because it's just like happen every day, again and again and again. And it's like eating, you know. You won't eat Monday and Friday, you will eat every day. So that's the first thing that really helped me, is having a daily practice. And also, to improve, you have to do it a lot, and you have to, I feel, have a certain rhythm, you know, and a consistency. And if you want to do art, like, you have to do it, you know. And it's cool because if you don't do anything else, at least you did that. The second thing that helped, it's I already have a lot of discipline. I can plan for the future. I can do action plan. I can do weekly weekly plan. Like, it's really not a problem. Like, following up, etc. I have that skill. So I think I had to kind of undo it or make it like my own, and don't feel flowy. With that daily practice of drawing, I bring the daily practice of doing watercolor for a few months, because I did that every day. When I changed and I was like, oh, I want to now focus on drawing portrait and painting portrait, it was easy to just start to do it every day because I already have that rhythm. So I feel that my big tricks is that. And now my routine is really like painting, really canvas every day, a landscape and a portrait, so I can practice more. Also, I listen to a workshop. I just discovered Art Prof and Milan Art 2 that I love. And another one, it's a YouTuber, it's Master Composition, is really good, and I listen that every day. Like, it's like in the morning, and it changed every week. Now it's this week, I will wake up, I will do a meditation or and yoga, and after I will eat, and after I will start to maybe watch something, or I will start to paint. And when I paint, I just like start, I don't paint right away. I start to just put the table right, put the vase there. And it's not like I do everything at once because I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. Okay, let me just put the vase. Let me just take the brush and put it on the table so I can see it. And I do one thing by one thing, and at the end I'm like, okay, I'm ready to sit, you know. And it's like not rushing and not, oh, I have to do everything. It's the morning, like, I need a break, I need to relax, you know. But at least everything is there, and when I'm ready to do it, it's there, you know. And this week I was more drawing in the morning and afternoon painting. Last week it was painting morning and afternoon. But now I see like it's really, I do a block of creativity in the morning take a break, and I do another block of creativity in the afternoon. Sometimes stuff happen, and some friends are like, okay, do you want to go to the beach, or do you want to do that or that? And I'm like, yeah. So in the afternoon maybe I won't do it, but for sure in the morning, or at least one time during the day. Like I will come back home and I will paint in the evening, depending of if I have the energy and everything. But I know, like, it's planned, like, oh yeah, Wednesday I see my friend, probably I won't paint during the afternoon, evening, depending of how I feel after. And the third thing is I listen a podcast with Jake Dunn and a storyteller. The name I forgot, but I will put the link in the description too. And it was about, he was seeing the time differently. Instead of like 24 hours, he was seeing them like every hour it's 60 minutes. So if you count 24 hours by 60 minutes, it's 1,440 minutes. So if you see the time like that, example, you have a meeting at 10 and now it's 8, you have 2 hours. For me, I feel, oh, I need to prepare for the meeting and I can't do much in that time. I feel like kind of constrained. No, I need to focus on that. And when I see it that way, that the minutes way, like in 180 minutes, it feels so different, because I have to eat, it will be a 15 minutes, and I have a 40 minutes to paint. So I have time, or 1 hour to paint, 60 minutes to paint. Oh yeah, I have plenty of time. So it's really changed. It's stretching time for me, and it really helped me. And also, what can I do the best with that 10 minutes? And it's like, okay, let's dance. You know. I went to that plaza, and like normally it's just like, okay, we're sitting and we're chilling, and we're like, okay, let's leave in 10 minutes, and it has music, and I was like, okay, let me dance and just enjoy it, because it's only 10 minutes left, you know, and it feels so good. But if I didn't have that change of mindset of time, I was like, oh no, we're leaving now, like I don't have time, you know. So it's really cool to stretch the time that way. I feel that it's fascinating and fun, and it creates a space, you know, because it's like, example, it's 8 p.m. and you go sleep at 10. It's like, oh, I'm going to sleep soon. But if you see it, you're like, oh, I have 180 minutes left. What can I do about it? Okay, do I want to watch a movie? Okay, if I watch a movie, it's better being good, because I only have 180 minutes. And it's like, and also like binge watch, maybe you will do less, because you like, I can binge watch book for, like, example, 600 minutes. It's too much, or 300 minutes. Like I can do so much with those 300 minutes. So for me, it was really a opening. Oh, you know, sometimes it's just like, or when you were some friend and you're like, oh, I'm ready to go, like, okay, no, let me stay a little bit longer. But you're like, oh no, like I have 300 minutes left in my day. I would like to use that time. So I feel like also the emotional, maybe guilt, or like, oh, I feel I need to stay. But now it's like, no, I need to go. You know, when it's like, they're like, oh, you have only that time to live, and only those days, but you don't, it's not tangible. But when you know, like, you have 1,440 minutes per day, and you already sleep 800 minutes, and when you wake up, it's like, and 800 minutes left, you're like, that's what I will spend today. What can I do with it? You know, so the concept is more tangible and more fun. So I find that really help to deconstruct time and make it more easy and light, and use every minute. And it's not like, in the beginning when I discovered that concept, I was really like tight on it, and now I'm more flowy, but because I also have a rhythm, and I think I integrate in my mind. But it's just sometimes I'm like, oh, how many minutes left I have before that, and it just switched something, and I'm like, how can I use it more powerfully, and that I will use it in a way that I will be happy about it. So that's the way I kind of destroy my schedule and I create a routine that help and that support me and that is fun and that is enjoyable, you know, because you have only one life to live. It's cliche, but at the same time it's real. So, and sometimes we have so much constraint like around us, but mostly in us, and we don't realize. So yeah, so have a beautiful day and see you soon.